My name's Eleanor, but most folks just call me Ellie. I'm 71 now, sitting in this little room at Pine View Assisted Living, looking out at snow falling soft on the parking lot. It's quiet here, too quiet sometimes. Makes a person think back on everything that went wrong. I wasn't always alone. For 45 years I had Thomas, my Tommy, best husband a woman could ask for. We raised our only boy, Marcus, in a little yellow house on Maple Street in a small Ohio town. Tommy worked at the factory. I stayed home and kept the garden pretty and the kitchen warm. Life wasn't fancy, but it was good. We laughed a lot. Sundays we'd have pot roast and watch football. Marcus would sit between us on the couch, falling asleep on Tommy's shoulder. Tommy passed sudden 5 years ago. Heart attack while he was mowing the lawn. One minute he was waving at me through the window, next minute he was gone. That house felt empty after that, just me and the memories. Marcus was already a doctor by then, a surgeon in Cleveland. Real proud of him. He met Sophia at some hospital fundraiser. She was pretty, sharp, worked in marketing for a big company. When he brought her home the first time, I made my special lasagna and apple crisp. I wanted her to feel welcome. She smiled nice enough, but I could tell she thought our house was old-fashioned. Cute, she kept saying, like cute was the best she could do. Still, I figured young people see things different. I called her sweetie and told her she could call me Mom. She never did. Always Ellie.
They got married 2 years after Tommy died. Big wedding downtown. I paid for half of it with the money Tommy and I saved. Sophia picked everything, the flowers, the dress, the venue. I just smiled and wrote the checks. Marcus looked so happy walking her down the aisle. That's all a mom wants, right? Her kid happy. After the honeymoon, they moved into a fancy condo in the city. I stayed in the old house. Marcus said, "Mom, you keep the house. It's yours." I was glad. Every corner reminded me of Tommy and raising Marcus. At first, they visited pretty regular. Then Sophia got pregnant with Lily, my granddaughter. I was over the moon. I knitted blankets, bought little onesies, fixed up the spare room just in case they needed to stay over. When Lily was born, I drove to the hospital with a teddy bear and balloons. Sophia's sister met me at the door. She's resting, only immediate family today. I waited 4 hours in the lobby. Finally, Marcus came out holding Lily. She was tiny, pink, perfect. I cried happy tears. He let me hold her for maybe 5 minutes before Sophia's sister said it was time for feeding. I thought things would get better once they settled in. They didn't. Sophia decided they needed more space, so Marcus suggested I rent out the upstairs of my house to them when they visited. Sounded good to me, have my boy and grandbaby close. But pretty soon they were staying more and more. Then Sophia said, "Why pay rent on the condo when we can just live here? It's paid off, right?" Marcus looked at me with those sorry eyes. I said okay. How could I say no? That's when everything changed. First, it was little things. Sophia started rearranging my kitchen. "The cabinets are so outdated, Eleanor. Let's put the plates down lower." My plates, the ones Tommy and I got for our wedding, ended up in the basement. She bought all new stuff, white, modern, cold-looking. Then she redid the living room. My old floral couch went to the curb. The pictures of Tommy and me on the mantel disappeared. "We need a cleaner look," she said. "More space for Lily to play." I'd come downstairs in the morning and find my coffee mug already in the dishwasher because she didn't like it on the counter. My garden, the one I tended for 30 years, she hired a guy to rip out my roses and put in low-maintenance shrubs. "Less work for you," she said, smiling that tight smile. I tried to help with Lily. I really did. I'd offer to watch her so they could go out. Sophia always had an excuse. "She's on a strict schedule." Or, "We're worried about germs. Older people carry more, you know." Older people. That's what I was now. The words got sharper over time. One night, I made my chicken and dumplings, Marcus's favorite since he was little. Sophia took one bite and pushed the bowl away. "Too much salt. We're trying to eat healthier." Marcus didn't say anything, just ate quiet. Another time, I bought Lily a doll at the dollar store. Cute little thing with yarn hair. Sophia took it out of her hands. We don't do cheap plastic toys. They're full of chemicals. She threw it in the trash right in front of me. I started staying in my room more. The upstairs bedroom was still mine, at least. I'd hear them downstairs laughing with their friends, music playing, Lily giggling. I'd sit by the window and crochet or read old letters from Tommy. Sophia started complaining about money. This big house costs so much to heat, and the taxes. Never mind that I paid the taxes with my Social Security and the little pension Tommy left. She'd say it loud when Marcus was around, like she wanted him to hear. One day, she sat me down at the kitchen table, her new glass table that showed every fingerprint. Eleanor, she said, folding her hands real proper, Marcus and I think it's time you considered moving to a retirement community, somewhere with people your own age, meals provided, activities. It'd be less stressful for you. My heart dropped into my stomach. This is my home, I said. My voice shook. Tommy and I bought it together, raised Marcus here. She sighed like I was a child throwing a fit. Things change. We need more space. I work from home now, and Lily needs a playroom. It's not healthy for her to be around sadness all the time. Sadness. That's what she called me. Marcus stood behind her, looking at the floor. Mom, it's a nice place. Pineview. They have bingo and movie nights. I begged. I honest to God begged my own son. Please don't make me leave. I'll stay upstairs. I won't bother anybody. I just want to be near Lily. Sophia cut in. It's decided. We've already put down a deposit. 2 weeks later, a moving truck came. They packed my clothes, my photos, Tommy's old watch, my knitting basket. Everything else stayed. My bedroom set, my rocking chair, the quilt my mama made, all donated. Lily was 4 by then. She waved bye-bye from the porch as the car pulled away, didn't really understand. Sophia probably told her Grandma was going on vacation. Pineview wasn't terrible. The people were nice, the food was okay, but it wasn't home. Nights were the worst. I'd lie awake hearing other old folks coughing down the hall and think about my yellow house, wondering if they painted over the marks on the door frame where we measured Marcus growing up. Marcus visited twice the first month, brought Lily once. She was shy, clung to his leg. Sophia never came. After that, visits slowed. Phone calls got shorter. We're busy. Lily has dance. Sophia's got a big project. I got pneumonia last winter. Bad case. Ended up in the hospital for 10 days. I called Marcus from the emergency room. He came alone, sat by my bed, looking tired. Where's Lily? I asked. With Sophia. She had a headache. I was so weak I could barely lift my hand. I gave him the notebook I'd been writing in. Letters to Lily, stories about her grandpa Tommy, recipes, things I wanted her to know about family and love. Make sure she gets this someday, I whispered. He nodded, eyes wet. Yes, I will, Mom. I got better, came back to Pineview. Marcus called on my birthday, sent flowers on Mother's Day. That was it. Last I heard, through a neighbor who still talks to me, Sophia turned my old bedroom into a home gym. The gardens all paved over for a patio. They put the house on the market last month. Too big for just the 3 of them, I guess. Sometimes I dream I'm back there, smelling Tommy's coffee in the morning, hearing Marcus practice piano downstairs, Lily running through the halls laughing. Then I wake up here, fluorescent lights, smell of disinfectant, a tiny window showing the same parking lot. I don't hate Sophia. Hate takes too much energy. I just feel sorry. Sorry she never learned that family isn't something you redesign like a kitchen. Sorry my son chose peace in his house over love for his mama. Mostly sorry Lily will grow up thinking grandmas are just old ladies who send cards once a year. I still write in my new notebook sometimes, letters I'll never send, about how love shouldn't hurt the people who gave it to you first, about how a house doesn't make a home, people do. Maybe one day Lily will wonder about me. Maybe she'll ask questions Sophia can't answer pretty. Maybe she'll find that first notebook tucked away somewhere.
I hope so, because even if I'm gone by then, I want her to know one thing real clear. I loved her every single day, even when they kept her from me, even when they took my home, even when they forgot me. A grandma's love doesn't stop just because people are mean. It just gets quieter, like snow falling on an empty parking lot. Soft, steady, still there, even if nobody notices.